Hey, what's up? It's your girl DJ Sophia Body, and I'm here with Joy Daily. We're about to knock this interview out. Watch that shit. Can I say that?
What's up, world? You're watching the Joy Daily Show with your host, Joy Daily, and today we have a very special featured guest on our show today. We have the one and only Sophia the Body. Now, you guys, I know you probably already know who this is, but for those people out there that happen not to know you, who I don't know who those people are, because everyone should know you. Tell us a little bit about who is Sophia the Body and what does she do?
Sophia the Body is not just the body, so
that's the first thing, right?
So I was like a vixen when I first started, model vixen, and then I debuted on Money and Violence, and then Love and Hip Hop and Black Ink Crew, so a lot of VH1 work, and then Wild and Out, and now I turned DJ.
Wow. So
but it didn't happen overnight though.
Yeah, you've been in the industry for a long time, right? Like many years.
10 years now.
Whoa.
10-year anniversary.
Wow. That's crazy though. That's a long time. I mean, how did you make it as a successful vixen?
Well, K-Slay actually put me on Straight Stuff.
I love K-Slay.
I know, I love him. He's the one that actually put me on. And then, so with Rhetoric Doe, he put me on hosting. So my name grew in New York from K-Slay and Rhetoric Doe. And then I did a video for Belly in Canada, and then French Montana was like, I want to meet her. So then when I started dating French, that's when it kind of was like brewing.
So you dated French Montana?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Wow. So how long ago was that?
That was 9 years ago.
Oh, it was a long time ago.
Hell yeah, girl.
Yeah, yeah. So was that a good experience?
It was awesome. We loved each other.
Yeah. French Montana's a cool dude. Like, I know him, and he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
So you don't have any complaints or anything about him? Or why didn't it work out?
Because he's a rapper, and it never works out with rappers.
I agree with you on that. That is definitely the case. Now, you got to talk about your transition from vixen to DJ. How and why did that happen?
So I've always been into music. Like I've written songs since I was like in 4th grade. Like just like singing songs, writing songs. So I was like always into music since that age. And then as I started, I used to be in the punk rocker scene. I used to put on punk shows with them. Yeah, I used to put on shows. I used to actually like be the merch girl and like go on tour. I was still a virgin, so no, I didn't fuck any of them to go on tour, bitch. It's fun, okay? Yeah, and then I just like was just around it, and then I would go to the studio and I just like help mad people like write and like placement and like just producing. And so I just like found myself in the studio over and over. Whenever I had the chance to go with an artist, I would go. And I always had a mission. I'm like, I know that music is my thing. So it didn't just happen overnight. While I was in Toronto, I met up with the DJ there, and he kind of taught me. So I already had some knowledge when I moved to America. And then I just fucking put my grind and mind to it, and then I just...
And you know what's so crazy is that I know everybody thinks you're Spanish. Like, I thought you were Spanish.
Yeah.
Everybody does, right?
Okay. J-Lo.
But what are you actually? What is your actual nationality?
I'm a whole bunch. I just did the ancestry test, and like, girl, I'm like Cherokee Indian, French, have Egyptian in me.
Oh wow.
Italian and Greek. But I thought I was just French, Indian, and Greek.
So actually, you're Caucasian.
Well, I don't.
You don't consider yourself Caucasian?
I don't because I don't know. Like, I just feel like European, and that because my dad is Egyptian and Greek.
Okay.
So it's like
you're not quite all the way white.
No, he's Mediterranean, and then the only thing that's like white is like the French side. But then there's Sicilian, which is I don't consider it like white, but I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash from that. But it's Mediterranean blood.
Hey, if you don't consider it white, then you don't consider it
I mean,
white.
it could be white. I mean, white is white, but it's like I have culture. You know what I mean? Like I'm not just
right. White is just like
right. I have Egyptian. I have
mixed like
Greek.
that.
Like so, people.
They call you the body. Now, did you always have this body?
Yeah, that's why I got the name. I was like, you know, bodies weren't like as popular as they were now. So
exactly.
I always wanted a fat ass since 5th grade. Literally,
really?
I was looking at. I think it was. I don't know if this magazine was from 5th grade or like after 5th grade, but I remember looking at Tahiri and being like, "Yo, I want this body," so I went and got that body.
Wow, that's crazy because
eventually.
To me, asses didn't really come in style until like definitely I'd say J-Lo, Beyonce, those, and now what really brought like the big humongous asses is Kim Kardashian.
Right, but I had mine before I even knew who Kim Kardashian was.
Really?
Yeah.
So I didn't even know they were doing that type of work back then.
Nobody did because remember she went on TV and like scanned her body to try to prove it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, now in your experience with dating, you already said that. You mentioned a rapper that you dated. Who do you prefer? Rappers versus athletes?
Rappers.
Okay, wow. That was easy. So athletes have no chance. So what's the difference?
There's a lot of difference.
Really?
Yeah. Rappers are fun. I actually have a lot in common with them, so I don't feel like I'm just like fucking with them or dating them or whatever. Like it's like
more like business.
Yeah, it's business as well.
Right.
So if I'm not, and then I feel like I just have a lot in common with rappers and like basketball players. Their conversations or athletes. I don't know for very many football players, but athletes are kind of like they don't say much. Let me just say they don't say much.
So you're not that into the physical. The physical, because I would say that athletes have to have better bodies than these rappers, right?
My type is skinny.
So you're not even impressed by all that?
No.
No. So you know who else you've been rumored to have dated? She's like, or Drake.
Who's?
Drake.
Oh
no.
No? Who's? Where did you find? Can you show me this info?
No. Some blogs.
You gotta bring receipts, girl.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. People say a lot of things, but...
No, it's not true.
Okay.
We were friends.
Okay.
That's it. He was actually the first person I ever told that I was going to DJ.
And did he support you?
Yeah. He was like, that's awesome. You could DJ for me, but that never happened.
It's all right. They'll come around. As you get your success, eventually they come around. Now, is reality TV real? Like, when your experience... was it like real, or was it like, okay, you do this and you do that? And
my experience wasn't authentic to me.
Really?
Yeah, no. Actually, I brought Jacquay on the motherfucking show, and we had like an agreement that we were gonna talk about the scenes and like what was going on. He didn't do that, so I was just on there like, okay, like I'm gonna, take this dog. So when I took the dog, he like switched on me, but it was like, bro, I brought you on here and I'm the one, like, did you come on here to try to play? Like, what are you doing? So then they try to make me say that Jacquay is here and Sophia is here, and I rip off my mic and I said, I'm not motherfucking saying that.
Wow.
So when they would put me in these situations, that I would like get uncomfortable, and they just didn't like that, because I had attitude or whatever. So they basically, because I wouldn't follow along with their script, they were like,
they weren't feeling that too much.
Yeah.
Now, how do you feel about these Instagram models who promote all these like flat tummy teas and boom bod and all that stuff, but they go to doctors and get their bodies done and then pretend like they work out and take these weight loss products? Do you respect that hustle? Do you think it's just a hustle, like they're just doing it for whatever financial gain or whatever? I mean, what do you think about that?
It's so funny, Joy, because right before I came here, I was looking at my Homegirls page, and she put what is it, box? Something box?
Boom Bod.
Okay,
Boom, one
Bod.
of them.
I'm thinking Roddy Ricch the box. So she posted that, and she posted before and after, and like her after looked thicker than before. So I'm just like, and I was literally like, what the fuck? Like,
so you don't do any of those?
I've done it before, but I don't like. I'll do it for money, and I think that everyone should do it for money.
Right,
like, who gives a flying fuck? If you gain weight from it, who cares? Just get that check. But like for me, I have a really hard time doing things that don't feel real to me. So, you know, like I have a really, that's why I always get in trouble, because I speak the truth. And it's hard for me to like post it and just feel like
it feels fake.
Yeah, it does. And I don't like that.
Yeah,
you know?
I've done it a couple of times, and I kind of got that same type of vibe where it was just like, What was your most memorable celebrity experience? Now, you hang out with celebrities like all the time, but is there a moment that stands out in your mind like, man, that was probably like the most
exhilarating
thing?
I have so many stories.
Just give us one.
Okay, so it's not that exciting, but I was on stage at OVO Fest, and I was just like, there was Mace asked me to DJ for him, like, that's a legend right there. I don't care what nobody got to motherfucking say, because y'all know he was listening to Mace back in the day, and that's a lie if he wasn't. And so when I got asked to do that, that was dope. But like, what Drake did for the city is like, when I was standing on that stage, I'm just like, yo, the people, what he did for the city is so dope. But like, I don't know, I have so many. I went on tour with Tyga and Nicki, and you know, we toured like the whole world almost.
Who's a celebrity that if you saw, you would just like go crazy, like screaming and jumping up and down? Is there anyone?
I met Denzel Washington, and I was almost doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know. No.
Well, Denzel, that's
I know, it's like my favorite actor ever.
That's a really
if I didn't do that for him, I don't think I would do that for him.
So, what do you think about like the Kardashians and how they have used like their bodies, their voluptuous bodies, to get to the level that they're at?
I think it's fucking awesome. I love the Kardashians.
Yeah.
And the Jenners. Like, I just love them. But just because they're so flawless and beautiful. But there is a downside to that, you know, like they changed the whole game for Instagram and like what girls try to look like.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, so
absolutely.
And then they like, you know, they sometimes front that they don't have wigs on. It's like, you have wigs on. Like, this is not good for like girls that are growing up. You know, like they're gonna feel shitty about themselves because they don't have that hair. But meanwhile, if you say that it's a unit, they can go and get one. And it's all about like self-esteem.
Just be honest.
Yeah, and it's like,
do you tan?
I used to tan. I'm like the palest I've ever been in my life.
So, I mean, do you prefer yourself darker, or you prefer yourself?
Yeah, like when I was little, I was like, me and my dad were like almost like that. I'm telling you. But then as like I'm getting older, I find myself harder to tan. You know, my skin is changing. But I love having color. Like, this is the palest I've ever been. Like,
well, you still look good.
I know. But still, I probably look fucking translucent in front of these lights.
Do you prefer dating black guys?
No, I don't.
No?
No. I like Moroccan.
Okay. Northern African dudes?
I like Arabic, but, you know.
But you're diverse. But what about white guys?
I've never been with one.
Never been with a white guy?
No, but I'm, you know.
Wow.
I haven't had sex in 2 years, so hopefully the next person I have sex with will be.
So you're open.
Else.
You're open to dating.
Yeah, I'm so open. Yeah.
So what's next for Sophia the Body for 2020? And when are you gonna drop the body? Since you know you're more than just the body, or are you just gonna keep that for your DJ name?
I asked a friend who I'm not gonna say the name, but I asked somebody that's very, very, very popular. And I asked him if I should change the name, whatever, and he said no. And I really believe because he has such a such great branding knowledge, I was like, nah, I don't want to change my name. Like, I'm just gonna keep it. But I like Sophia Savage, so I think. Yeah. And if it suits you. I'm a motherfucking savage when I DJ.
You definitely are.
I am, girl.
You are. Well, thank you so much, Sophia. I really appreciate you coming on the show.
Wait, I didn't answer. What's next for me?
Oh, you didn't finish. My bad.
I know you're trying to get out of here.
Unfortunately, yes. But
so what's next? And what's next for me is I'm so excited because like I'm working with a lot of artists. Like I have a remix, EDM remix for St. John. That's that I'm working on right now. And I'm doing a lot of festivals like South by Southwest for an artist, Shorty. And then I'm what is it? Transitioning. I'm rushing, so I'm transitioning into like the EDM world and festivals and stuff.
Oh wow, that's totally different from hip hop.
I DJ'd for Roddy Ricch, so hopefully more
that type of
way
stuff.
More,
man, I can't wait to see more of you doing your thing. Let's see. Anybody wants to find Sophia? Just Sophia the Body. Google, right?
Sophia Body on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay.